Hey guys, it's your boy Doomy back again with another video. So in today's video, guys, I wanted to, speak about a little bit of everything, right? Just mix it up so there's no title for this video. And more importantly, I just wanted to shed light, where there was a darkness, right? Where most people don't understand, what is quite going on, or maybe don't actually have the awareness to realize what is going on. And, I'm going to bring it to you like no one else brings it to you. I'm going to bring it to you the way I see it, right? And yeah, maybe sometimes you might say no, but now you're reaching, and that's okay. But that's never going to stop me from saying what I see or how I feel, right? And one of the things that, when I say we, I'm talking about majority of the world, failed to realize is just in the way that things happen. We don't have this awareness to see and to recognize patterns, right? Because everything happens in patterns. And patterns is a word that means a lot of things, but, we're not going to deep dive on that word. But we failed to see certain patterns, right? And right now in the world, there's a whole lot going on. There's a whole lot of death that is coming about, whether it be through wars, whether it be through natural disasters, and all at the same time with all these things happening, which are, sad and painful. There's also other things that are taking your attention away from those things, and this is the Colosseum, obviously, something that was developed or brought about by the Romans, who wanted to control and subdue the masses, right? They wanted to, by giving the masses entertainment, they wanted to distract them from everything that was going on so that they wouldn't have the power to complain about the things that weren't being done that could necessarily, improve their lives, right? And even to this day, this is still happening. It's the same system, but it is being used across the whole entire world. Like I said, a whole lot of things happening where there's a whole lot of death across the world, whether it be from wars or natural disasters, but it's not getting quite the same attention as it was getting, like, say, maybe 4 years ago, when that virus that came about that took the world by storm was all over every news channel, right? Whether you are in Africa, Europe, Australia, wherever you are, this is all we were seeing, right? Because, we were so worried, or they were so worried about, the potential loss of life. That's why they had, videos of them showing you where they're digging graves for people because they were expecting so many people to die, and it was on every single news channel. And this is all you saw 24/7, night and day. This is all they kept giving to you. But now check this out. Right now, across the world, people are dying, but it's not being shown on mainstream media as was the case when this virus came about, right? And you think the news are all about exposing what's going on and trying to save human life and, showing us what's right and what's wrong. But that's not what the news seems to be about. It seems to be that the news is here to just move in a certain direction, spread a certain agenda, right? They don't want you thinking in different ways. They want you thinking exactly the same way, right? They want you thinking exactly the same way. They don't want you thinking any differently. They don't want niggas like me making videos and say, hold up, nigga. You see in that darkness over there, let me shed some light and let you see what's actually going on. They don't want people making these videos, right? They want everyone to be thinking exactly the same. So anyways, right now there was 2 World Cups that happened, right? Rugby World Cup recently concluded. There's a Cricket World Cup that's still on. Springboks won their 4th World Cup, right? Becoming the top dog nation back to back. Now we've won 2 World Cups in a row. New Zealand are the first team to do that. We're the second team to do that. Now we back to back, right? And now we 4-time champions, bruh. Like, that's never been done before. We are the best rugby nation in the whole world. Out of 8 times that we've been in the World Cup, we've won 4 of them. That's 50% success rate, nigga. Don't get any more harder than that. Now, check this out. This is what the Colosseum creates. It creates separation now because, I'm South African, which means I support the Springboks, and anyone else that supports any other team, well, they're not good enough because we're the winners, right? This is the separation that's created. That's why sports is so important for the machine, for the matrix, in order for everything to work out. It creates more of a division than it does create a coming together, right? We can all agree, like logically, there's going to be more separation from having teams than there is going to be coming together, right? Because different groups, and there's going to be lots of different groups, means there's more of a separation. So this is what the Colosseum is about, right? Have us distracted, have us supporting these teams, storylines between who called someone a Witcunt or this and that, bruh, like all in the news, keeping you tuned in. Let me tell you something, and I won't lie. The Colosseum right now is very entertaining, right? And it's not just World Cups. It's also, different footballing leagues across the world, different fighting competitions, right? There's a whole lot. Like, I can't even think of it all. That's how much entertainment there is to subdue me, to make sure that I don't make videos like this, but they ain't come across a nigga like me before. I'm gonna make videos like this. There's so much to distract us. I put money on these niggas and now they're losing. VAR is costing me. Now, bruh, everything is to keep you focused on this, right? And not focused on anything else. That is the whole point of it. That is why it's more entertaining. That's why it's more exciting now. Now, I'm not saying the shit is scripted or not. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying the amount of how everything is so entertaining. The reason why there are VARs that have been brought about is to make sports more entertaining. Now there's a check happening from nowhere, and the ref is told to stop the game. What the hell's going on, right? There's an excitement that comes about from the way that they're doing things. They're making the Colosseum more addictive to you, more so you can have to keep your eye on it, right? To make sure you're not getting robbed so you don't see anything else that's going on around you. All the people that we're being forced to watch get murdered, killed, right? They don't want you to see that or notice that. They want you to be watching the sports and complain about the referee that should have given you a penalty and he didn't give you a penalty. This is all part of the plan, part of the agenda, because even within the same country where we might support the same team in terms of the Springboks, when it comes to footballing teams, we don't support the same teams. Whether it be locally or internationally, we don't support the same teams. Division is what they say, divide and conquer, right? And it's not just sports, it's everything else from religion and so on and so forth. That is all about division, right? So now here we are focused on, this entertainment of the Colosseum, and we fail to see what's going on. Bruh, the way this Colosseum is so addictive is that right now in South Africa, you all saw this. Springboks won the World Cup, come back and they get to do a tour, right? Feel sorry for them. They must be tired, bruh, but they still have to do a tour for the people, right? They go around doing this tour where they're showing us the World Cup that they've won. And there are so many people on the street, so many South Africans come together. We're all going crazy. Yes, this is what was supposed to happen. But let me tell you something, nigga. When it comes down to service delivery, you're never going to have everyone come together like that. When it comes to unemployment, you're never going to have everyone come together like that. When it's when prices go up, or whether it's fuel or food, everyone's not going to come together like that, right? But for a Springbok, you come together, right? For your team that's lost 7 games out of 7, and now you want the coach fired. Now you're going to be all uppity and angry in the stadiums talking about we about to get this nigga. Meanwhile, your dumbass is hungry. You got no fucking food. The rand is crashing. Everything is sky high. But all you want to do is motherfucking go to the stadium and protest. Meanwhile, things that directly benefit you, you don't care about, you don't see, you don't have the time for, because you worried about that Hollywood bet ticket coming through. This is facts. Facts, facts, facts. Things that benefit us, we're not going to be in the streets for. But things that don't benefit us, oh, here we are. I'm not saying it's all bad what the Springboks have done. Yes, there's a bit of unity that's coming together. But then at the same time, there's people that don't want that unity. Already there's division if you go on social media sites where people are pointing this side and pointing. Everything is about division. Sure, it might bring us together for a certain little while, but eventually we break up again. Cause this guy's black and this guy's white and this happened, bruh. It is the same cycle and the same patterns over and over again. Tell me something. If these political parties were so different, how is it that when it comes to things that affect us, they're different, but when it comes to the Springboks, they're all together? How does that make sense, bruh? How does that make sense? Things that benefit us, the Springboks don't benefit us. They're not going to put food on our table. Yeah, they might give us a effect of changing the way that we feel, because now we feel like some winners, right? As a South African, you feel like some winners, but if you're an All Black in South Africa, you feel like a loser, nigga. But if you South African and you support the Springboks, you're a winner right now. But now these parties, political parties, all of them come together, and they're together when we're winning as the Springboks, but they separated on things that benefit us. And isn't that a wonder why things that benefit us aren't being done? Is because all of them disagree, but things that don't benefit us, they come together and agree and it gets done. Just like that other thing, because no one was coming out saying, you know what, maybe you shouldn't take this. Everyone was like, yeah, they should take this, which should show you by now that political parties are all in the same WhatsApp group. Ain't no different political parties. They're all exactly the same. It's all of them playing on the same chessboard. We are on the chessboard. We are the pieces. We think we're the opposition. They're controlling the pieces, and they know that they are not opposition. They know they are controlled opposition. They know they're going to push this game for as long as they can before they can get a winner. But both of them are winning. We, though on the chessboard, we not winning. We dying. We getting removed. We getting taken out, right? Because they're the ones moving the pieces. But most people are not going to see this. So, like I was saying, the distraction, this Colosseum, it's there, bruh. But you need to see it and realize it. Why is there so much attention on sports? Why is sports so entertaining now all of a sudden? Why is there so much of it all of a sudden? Bro, these soccer players don't rest. What sports do they actually rest now? Because they don't look like they rest, bro. After a World Cup, it's straight into these games. After these games, it's straight into that. Like, there's no resting because the Colosseum cannot rest. The Colosseum needs to keep going. It needs to keep going. So yeah, bruh, I don't want to make this video too long. Just wanted to shed some light into the darkness and make you understand what's going on. People like me and you are dying on a daily. Wars are being started not for people like you and me, but for those people that are supposed to be watching out for us, so they can benefit, and then they distract you with the Colosseum. So, yeah, man, that's all I wanted to say, man. Better watch out, and you better watch these niggas, bruh. So, yeah, that's today's video. Peace.